Welcome back to the 3D playbook. So in today's lecture we will model this slotted flange coupling in Autodesk Inventor 2027. This is how it looks like. There are multiple slots here. It is hollow from the inside. So let's go make this. Let me show you the drawing for this part. Look, the dimensions, and also there is a section from the middle, the section A dot. So let's go make this. Control N for the new file, select standard template. Okay, now go back to the drawing sheet. Let's draw this part with the help of revolve feature. We will draw this center line and these features. So let me go back to the drawing area. Let me select the XY plane here. Now select a line like this. Let me dimension this line to 80 millimeter as given in the drawing. The overall length for the part is 18 millimeter. Let me center this line with the origin and now place this line at the center. Okay, let me select this line and turn into construction so we can use revolve feature here. We can easily draw diameters on this line. So go back to the sheet. Look, 62 millimeter is the major dia. Look, this one from here, this face. So, and there is also 40 inside. So how are we gonna make this? Like this. Let me dimension, select this point, this line. This is 62 millimeter. Okay, and it is 62 and 34. Okay, the length is 62 plus the length is 26 plus 34. Select this point and this. 36 plus 24. Okay, we are not seeing from the inside but outside. Later we will model this from the inside. We are just seeing it from the outer faces. We are not changing this. So 26 plus 34, and let's go. Let me revolve this first. Let me close the sketch here like this, fully constrained. Go to the 3D model and select this feature, revolve. Okay, it is automatically selecting this feature. Let me select. Okay, go back to the drawing sheet. Now apply this chamfer here, distance into angle 3 into 45 degrees here. Let me select the chamfer in modify tab. Select this middle one, distance and angle. Let me select this face. Let me choose 3 and this edge. Okay, it has been applied. 3 into 45 degrees of chamfer. Let me show you how it looks like. Look. Okay, now let's apply this feature, which is at the bottom, 20 millimeter, and the diameter or radius for the radius for this is 64.50. Let me turn and select the bottom face, create sketch here. Let me select a circle and draw a circle from the origin. Now look, it is diameter, so let me right click, choose radius and 64.50. Okay, Let me finish sketch, go back to the drawing sheet, and the amount for the bottom face is 20 millimeter. Go back to the drawing area. Let me select extrude here in create tab, and it is 20 millimeter. Let me type 20 here. Okay. Let me go back to the drawing area. Now we're gonna apply this angle. It is cut with this angle 120 degrees, and also there are slots. So let me turn this part, select this face, create sketch here. Now we just need a line, center line, so we can apply angle here, this like this. So I will just simply project geometry, go to the origin and select y-axis. Okay, let me also select this face and project geometry. Okay, let me right click. Okay, now let me select a line like this. Let me Control Z. Let me select a line again, draw from the origin like this. Okay, let me select dimension, and the angle was 120 degrees. Now we want to equal these both lines, 60 here and also 60 here. So I will just simply choose this line, or either this line with the reference of this middle line. Let me select this and this line. I will just simply do 60. Okay, now 60 is also here and also here. Let me just show you. Oh, look, this is 60. Okay, finish sketch. Our sketch is closed because these two lines and this circular area. Let me select extrude, select this face, this. Let me choose through all, use cut. Let me just show you. Let me cancel, go back to the drawing sheet. Okay, it is not through all, but just this bottom feature. Let me select extrude. This face. Now you want to cut to this surface, not this one. So I will just simply choose this to this surface. Okay, look, it has just cut this surface, not this edge. The cut feature is not extending to this feature. Okay, now this time we will apply these slots here. There are 3 slots. The one is of 15 and 10 millimeter on the circumference of the circle, straight this line. So I will just simply select this face, create sketch here. Now I just need a center line or middle line starting from this to up. So I will just simply choose the axis, y-axis here. Let me select this face and project geometry. Now let me select a rectangle here, draw a rectangle like this, go to the constraint, vertical constraint, and let this rectangle equal to this center, in the middle center. Let me select constraint and this surface. This is how it is made here. Look, let me just zoom in. It is tangent with the surface. Now it is 10 and it is 15. The height is 15 and length is 10. Let me select dimension. This is 10 and this is 15. Okay, finish sketch. Let me select extrude here and let me just zoom in. Select this and also this. Let me use through all and cut. Okay, look, it has cut now. it is empty from inside. Look, now it's time for the other features here. Let me just zoom out. Okay, these two slots, the dimension for these slots are 8 millimeter is the length and 10 millimeter is the height, and 2 means it is showing the dimensions of this slot. Look, the angle has also 2 into 60 degrees means 60 here and 60 here. Okay, so we will make either this or this because the dimensions are same for the both slot. So let's make this one. Let me select this face because we want to create the slot at this face, so I will just simply choose this face and create sketch. Let me use project cut edges. Okay, let me select a line from the origin like this, a random line. Let me select dimension. Now I just need a line at the center because I want to give it some angle. Okay, let me select dimension, this line and this, no, not the center line. Let me select from this and this. Okay, this is 60 degrees. Now here we won't choose the 2-point rectangle because we cannot draw the rectangle like this, so I will just simply choose this one, 3-point rectangle. Look, line for the 3-point rectangle. Let me select this line like this. Okay, let me select parallel constraint, select this line and this. Okay, now this rectangle is parallel to this line, so I will just simply give dimension. Now let me select dimension to this little sketch. 8 millimeter is the length and 10 is the height. So let me choose this point and this point. Right click, aligned. Okay, this is 8 millimeter. Select this point and this. Now again right click and choose align. If you wanna dimension the sketch like this straight, so you're gonna choose align. Okay, this is 10 millimeter. Now let me select coincident constraint because I cannot use vertical and horizontal here because it is neither vertical and not horizontal. So I will just simply coincident constraint the center point of this rectangle and this line. Let me now select tangent, this face and the circle. Okay, now let me go to the 3D model, select extrude. Let me just zoom in a little bit and show you. Select this and this. Okay, cut through all. Okay, now it was at 60 degrees as per drawing. Look, we have made this one. Oh no, I want this slot also here, so instead of making this I will just simply choose mirror for this. Let me select mirror. Either I will select this extrusion in tree browser or I will just simply choose this, and I'm gonna choose the opposite plane, this one at here, so I will choose YX plane. Look, YX, Y and X plane is the mirror plane. We will choose the mirror plane Y and X. Look, XY lies like this and the mirror sketch mirrored is here, so I will just simply choose OK. Now go back to the sheet, and this time we have to apply the inner dimensions. So how we gonna make this? We will just simply divide this part into 2 parts. What is the suitable plane? This one, XY plane. Okay, now choose slice graphics so we can cut this object and see it, or either you can press F7. Let me select slice graphics. Look, we are seeing the object half look like this. Now we have to work inside, so I will just simply choose project cut edges instead of making sketch and stick to these surfaces. So I will just simply choose project cut edges like this. Let me select a line because I want to draw a diameter. So I just need this line and turn into construction. Always remember, if you want to draw diameters, so just choose construction line because it is easier. Now let's draw the inner geometry, this big hole and the little hole. Let me go back to the dimension from this and this. Okay. Now let me select dimension, go back to the sheet. It is 26 and 40 millimeter is the inside dia to the 26 millimeter. Go back, let me select the distance 26 and select this line and the internal. This is how much was that? 40 millimeter. Okay, let me select 40 here. Okay, go back to the sheet. Now it is 34 millimeter. So I will just simply choose 34 here. And this line is, let me delete the constraint here because it won't give dimension because the line is stick to the sketch. Let me escape. Delete. Okay. Let me select dimension and it is 34 millimeter. Okay, 34. It is 34 and it is through all. This is through all. Look, it is empty. And the object I showed you in 3D model earlier, it was empty from inside. So I will just simply cancel. Let me remove the dimension and let me select constraint to this line. Let me just extend it because we want to just cut. Sorry, I'm not using mouse, I'm using the touch screen here. So let me extend it. It won't make a difference. So this one, I just forgot the dimension for this, so I will just simply choose anything. Let me select this line and this. Let me put 30 here. Okay. Let me go to the 3D model, select revolve this sketch, select axis. This is the axis. Okay, it is already selecting. Select cut here. Let me choose cut. Okay. This is how you should make it. Now it's time for the hole. This one. Look, let me just zoom in for you. There is a hole on the upper surface, a single hole. Look, you can also see this hole here. So it is 35 millimeter away from the bottom and it is 6 millimeter through the center. So I will just simply select plane because I want to work here on the tangent surface. So I will just simply choose plane, this tangent surface and parallel to this plane. Okay, look, this plane is tangent. It is selecting the tangent surface. Okay, let me select this plane and create sketch here because we want to work on this. Let me select project geometry and select x-axis. Let me select this line and turn into construction. We made this line because we want to stick our point here so later we can draw a hole on it. Let me select dimension and select this point, and this is 35 millimeter. Let me finish sketch and go back to the drawing sheet. The hole is of 6 millimeter, and it is a through hole but not through all. Look, it is through to this surface, only the upper surface. So for this, what should you do? You should just simply first go to the hole. This is a simple hole, so I will just select this simple hole. Go to the to surface. Let me select 6 millimeter and select this to what? Let me just zoom in. Let me just rotate, okay, to this surface, not through all but through this surface. Okay, let me just show you. It won't cut this surface but only the upper surface. Let me select OK. Look, we have made the hole, but it has not touched this bottom surface. Look, this is actually a through hole. You can see that. So this was our today's part. Hope you liked it and enjoyed it. Just comment down your suggestions for what should I make in the next video, because it takes too much time and efforts to make one video. So watch all of the videos till the end, like the videos, sub to the channel, and thanks for watching. Let me give it some color. Galvanized. Okay, it looks so great. Okay, thanks for watching.